Hello guys, I am just a random fangirl and welcome back to my channel. So this time we'll be reacting to The Untamed, episode number 8. And okay, so I've been trying to work on the reaction notes, but there's just so much information and I feel like I have to rewatch at the very least the last 3 or 4 episodes in order to get all of my thoughts straight. I haven't even completed the character chart diagram that I have here in the screen. Because there's just so much information and so much characters, so I'm going to roll with it. I'm going to have the notes ready for next episode, hopefully. But I did advance a little bit in this character track, but yeah, no, it's difficult. So basically, there's a lot of things that are still the same because we have the same amount of information that we had before, most than anything regarding in the future, because like we don't really know, we don't have any more information about what's going on there. So yeah, also sorry if I am speaking a little bit weirdly, it's just that my how do you call it? Gums, and CS. Yeah, gums. My gums. Yeah, that is really weird because it sounds like, bubble gum, but my gums are like just bugging me right now because of my teeth. Again, I'm not really sure how you say it. In Spanish, it's dientes del juicio, but I am pretty sure that in English it's something really different. Wisdom teeth. Yeah, I think that you call it wisdom teeth. But anyway, I am already basically 24, and they haven't been a real issue in my life. But sometimes they get swollen. I mean, like, they make my gums get swollen at the end here because of, well, I haven't gotten them removed because I am a big baby and I am scared because I saw my aunt suffer through, the wisdom teeth being extracted. So I saw how she was like, really suffering. So I decided that, it's not really affecting anything except occasional inflammation, but it's like a really, really occasional. I think that it's maybe once a year. My doctor hasn't told me anything about it. But then again, I haven't seen my dentist since before the pandemics, so maybe I should get that checked, just in case. But yeah, so my gums are swollen, so I am going to be speaking a little bit weirdly today. I'm sorry, I swear, everything happens to me. If I don't have my gums swollen, then I am sick. If I am not sick, then I bit my tongue or my cheeks or whatever, and there's always something that's impeding me, like it's keeping me from actually speaking correctly. So I'm so sorry. But anyway, so there's a lot of information here that it's like basically the same as the last time that I showed you this. I think that the last time was about episode 2 or episode 3, something like that. But yeah, so we're not going to go like really into detail, but for example, I still haven't, I know that there's a lot of things that we already know because I'm pretty sure that they told us Yang Cheng's courtesy name, unless Yang Cheng is the courtesy name. I'm not sure. I haven't checked that. Like, I know that they have said all of that information some way or another, probably in episode 3, but I did not write it down, so yeah, we're just going to roll with this. Same for Yan Li, I'm not really sure the courtesy name, but I did add Jiang Fengmian. I had to translate that because I don't know Chinese, and the video that I was watching did not included the titles. So yeah, we still don't know the courtesy name. I only know that he is the leader of the clan Jiang, and he's apparently also Jiang Cheng's and Jiang Jianli's father. So that is really interesting. But yeah, there's a lot of uploading that I have to do in this chart. Again, if you want to see this thing right here in the screen, but like, you know, in good quality and actually readable, you can check out my reaction notes that are in the description box down below, because I don't know why, but I just can't get the screen look right to this diagram. But anyway, yeah, you have that, so you can, you know, follow me along while I'm talking. Then we have in the Lan clan, I added Lan Chiren. I still don't know the courtesy name, Clan Lan. Then I think that I have this right. I could be wrong, you can correct me. But I think that it's Lan Huan, and the courtesy name is Xishen, which is interesting. And I have doubles here because I am still going to add new characters, but I didn't have the time. And I just rearranged this. It was different last time that I showed it because there's a lot more clans than I anticipated. And there are some characters that I'm not really sure how they affiliate into those. So yeah, it's a whole thing. And then I uploaded also the Jin clan. I am going to guess that Sichuan and Jianli are going to eventually end up together, just because I really hope that they can work their issues through. So I am hopefully putting him here, you know, hopefully him being Jin Ling's father. Again, a lot of hopefullys, but yeah, I still don't know his courtesy name, so yeah, we're just rolling. But that would also mean that he is related to... Oh yeah, I didn't notice that. But okay, so if I am reading this correctly, it would mean that Jin Sichuan is somehow related to Mo, you know, the Wei Wuxian's new body in the future. Because if Mo, whatever, because I have to rewatch the episodes, I'm sorry, I have to rewatch them. But anyway, if Mo something is the bastard son probably of the Jin clan leader that now we have a face and a name. His name is Jin Wangshan, and we have a face. I don't really dislike him either, like, I don't know, I don't really dislike him or dislike this guy. I just generally I am expecting the worst of sect leaders, generally speaking, because I don't have like a lot of good experiences with them in the novels that I've read. So yeah, I don't really dislike any of these guys, and of course I just love Xishen, so that is interesting. Oh well, I actually kind of dislike the Wen clan leader, so maybe that's that. But yeah. But if I understood correctly from last episode, Sichuan is his son, right? Because they were talking about the whole marriage thing between him and Jianli, and so that would mean that they are stepbrothers? Half brothers, not step. Half brothers, right? Oh my god, that is just so much information. There's so much editing that I need to do. And of course I added our girl Mian Mian. I just really think that I want more of her. Whatever I've seen of her, I really like her. She has a really sweet personality, even if she's gossipy. Like, girl, I get you. I like to gossip too. But like, I like her, and I like saying Mian Mian. It sounds really cute. But apparently she has a name. Her name apparently is Luo Xingjiang, and of course I knew that she had a name because Mian Mian, it's like a nickname. I don't know if she has a courtesy name, but I put it Mian Mian to just, you know, yeah. And there's a lot of things that I need to edit in the Nie clan and in the Wen clan, and then I am leaving these ones here just in case, because for example, I don't know where to put what was his name, Shui Yang, because he's not a Wen. Like, he doesn't have the last name, so I'm not really sure where to put him. And I'm not really sure... I mean, like, there are some characters that don't have the last name according to the clan, so maybe they are not from that clan, but maybe they're working with the clan. There's a lot of editing that I need to do, but I think that it's coming together, Anyway, so, last episode. Let me just change screens really quickly. Okay. Yeah, there we go. And let me change the subtitles to English this time. Yeah, sorry about that last episode. But anyway, so, oh yeah, last episode. So last episode, a lot happened last episode. But I feel like that is just a common occurrence just in Chinese dramas in general. There's a lot going on in each episode because they are so, like, they're long episodes. I usually just watch, like, I don't know, the things that I usually watch are 20 minutes long. I mean, like, before I started doing reactions, I used to watch things that were 20 minutes long and movies. So it is relatively new for me to be watching so many shows that are so long. I feel like there's a lot going on in each episode of the things that I'm watching because they are 40 minutes long, sometimes 50 minutes long. I feel like it's a world. It's like 3 episodes of the stuff that I usually watch, and that's why I have to take breaks sometimes because my attention span is like a dog's, a golden retrievers. I'm not really sure how the saying goes, but yeah, you know, like, or I am hyper focusing and really getting into it, or I am really enjoying it, but you know, I am just distracted easily. So yeah, no, it's really new. So for me, all of these episodes just feel so heavy on the information that I'm receiving, like heavy all along. And I like it because we have a lot more content than I usually do, with, you know, shorter episodes. But yeah, it's new for me. It's new and it's exciting, but it's weird to get so much information all at once. And I'm referring to like the Untamed and what other thing I'm watching right now that has that many. Chin Porsche has, it's really long too. Oh, Breaking Bad. Yeah, Breaking Bad and The Last of Us. There are just so long episodes. But yeah, I'll grow used to it, I am sure. But anyway, so last episode, okay, so we got the gene fragment iron out of the place, but we are going to put it back into the place, if I am understanding correctly. And yeah, like, they don't really know what to do with it. Apparently, Lan Shan is going on a mission, on a quest for the other gene iron. I'm not really sure. I could rewatch that bit just to be sure, but I'm not really sure if he's like going out to try to get some of the other fragments in order for them to protect them, or if he's trying to like hide the one that they got. I think it's the first one, right? He's trying to search for the gene iron, for another piece of the gene iron. But Wei Wuxian is like catching up to that, so I have a feeling that he's going to follow him. You know, let's see how that play out. But yeah, I have a feeling. And what else? Oh yeah, someone commented like about the whole Jin Sichuan thing and Jiangli, that apparently in the novel or in the Donghua, I'm not really sure which one was it. It was the novel or the Donghua, one of those two. But apparently in the novel or the Donghua, Jin Sishuan doesn't really have any feelings for Janli in this particular point of time, but in this adaptation, in the Untamed, he has, and Janli also has feelings for him. But the thing is that he doesn't really like the whole arranged marriage thing, so he's like acting out, but he's not like, he's like, it's a difficult situation because I get it for one part, but at the other part, like, dude, it's fine if you're not okay with the arranged marriage, but is it really the best option to just act out in a way that you're hurting your crush? Like, dude, I don't think this guy is too smart, but okay, that is interesting information. I mean, like, of course there are going to be differences between all of the adaptations. That's why I'm like so excited to watch all the forms of adaptation that we have of those stories. So yeah, I am excited, but that is really interesting. Thank you for the comment. And yeah, so yeah, there's just so much going on. So what else? Apparently the period of time where they were like studying in the cloud recesses, it's now done, it's over, everyone is going home. And yeah, the Wens are making their moves. Yeah. I'm just really curious about what this episode is going to be about, because I have a feeling that we're going to see some of the quest of Lanshan. I'm not really sure if Wei Wuxian is going to follow him or not, but it would be interesting if he does. Maybe we'll see Wei Wuxian's like home place. I don't remember the name of the place, but he has mentioned it quite a few times because it's really different than the cloud recesses. And I think that's it. I mean, like, a lot happened, and I was just dying shipping characters left and right. But yeah, so I think that we are ready to go into the reaction. So if you're watching this on YouTube, this is going to be a highlighted reaction. But if you want to catch the full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, I am going to leave you my Patreon account in the description box down below, and feel free to check it out. We are a bunch of episodes ahead in there as well. And if you want to follow along my train of thought of all of these episodes, of all the reactions that I'm doing, I'm also going to leave you my reaction notes in the description box down below, and you can just see my thoughts on the matter and what I feel about the characters and my theories. We're going to go over the notes in each video, but it's just so you can follow along, because I know that this screen right here is not really good for the quality of the notes, because you can't actually read what I write in there, so that's the thing. But anyway, so I think that's it. Without further ado, let's just jump into this reaction, shall we? And I think it's in English this time, so okay, we're ready.
发现呐，他现在却要一个人去找，还不带上我。
Well，
评评理，他是不是也有点太不够意思了
？Disloyal。
阿宪，
师姐，
好可爱的兔子。
你在这鬼鬼祟祟的干什么？要你管？男子汉大丈夫，抱个兔子成何体统？是啊。
Why is it embarrassing?
男子汉大丈夫的，抱个兔子，成何体统？你干什么
？That poor rabbit, dude. No, they are so cute. I love them. I love them, and it hurts me.
话说，你养这些小家伙做什么？该不会你是想吃兔子肉了吧？啊！江城，你说什么呢？小兔子是不能听这些话的。
He's covering his ears. Oh my god.
我就是偶然捡到它们的。云深不知处不能养动物，你又在哪里捡到的？哎，不用你管。
They are so cute though. Rabbits are precious. I've always wanted a rabbit.
我们带一只回去吧。之地，
平时怕生人冲撞仙灵而已。
哦，那既然如此，
He's
我
not
便祭
buying
拜
it.
下蓝氏众前辈。 蓝宗主可否让我一观呢？
温公子，请回吧。
蓝
Tell
先
him,
生
baby.
你不要自持灵力甚高，我们就拿你没办法。
Well, he's not feeling threatened right now by you.
可能我现在不能把你怎么样，但是你千万别忘了，蓝忘机他今天刚刚独
Oh,
自
you
下山。
motherfucker. That is going to get to him. Oh, honey.
蓝曦臣，
God.
尽快把阴铁交给仙都，便留你们姑苏蓝氏一条生路。
They are really... I thought that they were going like to play, you know, mouse and cat, like a little bit more subtle, but no. Like we said last episode, they're going all out. Like they don't care about their public appearance anymore. They are actually saying things out loud, like, we want the Gene Iron, you have to turn it in or your clan would be destroyed. Your choice, your move. It's like, dude, I was not expecting them to be like out in the open with their ambitions. It's no, weirdly refreshing in a way, because like I don't know, but it's like weird. I don't know. I just okay. Let's just talk about it for a while, because I love villainous characters. I love them. I feel so compelled to villains and antagonists. And I appreciate what this guy is doing. Like, of course, I was sensing a lot of daddy issues in last episode, and I feel like a lot of what I mean, like, I don't know this character a lot, but he is the clan leader's son, right? For what I'm assuming. And he has a lot of privilege, right? So he's acting from a place from a place of privilege, and of course it's probably something to do with his upbringing as well. But I feel like a lot of the things that he's doing it because he craves daddy validation, basically. At least that's the way that I'm seeing it my last episode. So I don't know, it feels almost like a child throwing a tantrum and, you know, just trying to play bad guy, because like that whole stuff of him just being so unbothered by the fact that he was noticed, and then being so unbothered by the fact that he was just casually cleaning his shoes in the rug, you know, like in this really beautiful place that it's always really pristine, and he just being out with his ambitions. I hate him, but I'm not really sure if he is brave or if he's just stupid. I don't know if he's so privileged and he is like, because like, I don't know, I just keep thinking in episode 3 or 4, the way that he entered the cloud recesses, like basically like this again, with his whole clan, well, not the whole clan, but a lot of the clan behind him, and they didn't even have an invitation to be there. And you know, I kind of admire that. I like, that is some damn confidence, even when he actually said it out loud that he is like not as powerful as Sishen, and he still feels like he has the upper hand. He's making threats left and right out in the open. Kind of love that. I hate him, but I kind of love that. And also the style again. Why do the villainous characters, why do the antagonists have the more cooler clothes and aesthetics and architecture style and vibes and atmosphere and music. Like, why did they get all the great stuff? I've always felt like it. I don't know, and I think about the Nazis because I just recently learned, because I mean, like, I've always thought that you can say whatever you want about the Nazis. They were awful people in just so many ways, and you can say whatever, but you know, you have to hand it to them. They had style, like a lot of fucking style. The style is so known that you can recognize it from a mile away. They had style. That's something that I've always given to them, and I just recently found out that it was because who was it? Hugo Boss, who designed the whole thing. And I was like so surprised because, like, yeah, that's how you want to do it. That's how you want to roll. Yeah, just think like an evil dictator could. You want to do something right? Hire the people who can make it look right. Feel the vibes, feel the part, not only. I've always admired bad guys because of that, because of the aesthetics, because of. And I feel that with the Wen clan. You can say whatever you want about those guys. They have cool robes. Yeah, I like the red. I've always been drawn to red because red is such an interesting color. It's a notice me color kind of thing, and it's associated with so many things. And I don't think that everyone has the confidence for wearing red. Personally, I only wear red whenever I want to be noticed or when I am feeling good about myself. I love red. I think that red is maybe my third favorite color. So I love it. But I don't have the confidence every day to wear red. A lot of my favorite characters wear red, or they are associated with red. So yeah, I like the robes. I like the atmosphere that's every time that we have a Wen in the picture, and whenever we are with the Wen clan leader and stuff like that. Like, I really like it. It's really good. But yeah, I just had to say that. And it's not because I don't like everyone else's aesthetics and robes and colors and styles, because I like them. I like them so much. I think that Cloud Recesses are just, I don't know, my perfect place to live. It's so organized, so eye-pleasing, so pristine. The color blue and the ribbons and the traditions, even the rules. I don't know, I'm really drawn to the Cloud Recesses, and I love their style, and I just basically love everyone in Cloud Recess that we have met so far. So I love it. We still haven't seen all of the other places, so I just have those two to compare. But they are different vibes. I love them, but differently. But yeah. So this guy has a lot of confidence. Again, we'll have to see if he's brave or stupid, because I don't have enough information about him. Like, I want to see if he can, hold his ground, hold his own. Because if I love something, it's an antagonist who can, not only bark, but bite too. I want to see if he has, the ability, the power to actually, carry himself like that. Or if he's stupid, because yeah, it could also be that he's stupid, but we'll have to see. I am feeling optimistic about it, and I'm not saying it like force brute force or power, like in the general literal term of power. Like, there's a lot of types of power. Like, you don't have to be super strong in order to be super powerful. It's two different things. You could be really great at manipulating people or taking advantage of situations, or even just taking your power into consideration and make other people do the dirty work. There are a lot of types of power and I love them. I don't know, maybe it's because I don't know, like I'm a Slytherin at heart, so maybe that's why I'm drawn to characters that have that power. Villains. I love villains. And I am craving for great antagonists in this story. I feel like we have to have them, right? So it is really interesting. I am really curious about this character. I need to learn his name because I still haven't learned him. But again, when I rewatch the episodes, we'll get to that. Anyways, let's watch a little bit more before I have to leave and make a cut to go eat something. Okay. What is it going to do? I think that it's like a spy thing, right? But they are going to notice, like it's really noticeable. So they have to notice that they are being like watched. Unless they don't. Yeah, she's worried. She's nice.
蓝湛，你等等我啊！
What are you going to do, baby? What are you going to do? What is that? The way that he's looking at him. Oh!
这是我自创的符咒，让人无法离你2丈之远。怎么样，好不好玩？要我给它取个什么名字好呢？
He's
是
really
头好
smart.
还是无一好啊？
Creating
我
things
看
like
都不
wow.
好，要不然叫它无聊。哦，
Yeah, go with that name.
你等等我啊。
Is it reacting to something? Yeah.
难道他感知到了什么？
Maybe another piece. Yeah.
附近可能有另一块引体。
你是说这里吗？
怎么？
没事。
I don't know. I'm nervous, dudes. I am nervous because we know that they are highly skilled, but let's consider for a minute that they are still young in this flashback. They are young. They have limited amount of experience when it comes to, you know, doing their jobs as cultivators. But tracking the iron can be really tricky, and I am not underestimating their skills, but I think that this is really big. I'm not really sure if they should be facing this alone, but I get that the other sects, the more righteous sects, can't do anything out in the open like the Winds are doing it, because it would generate conflict. They have to make it, you know, a little bit more under the radar, but I'm just nervous. So it is reacting to here. And we know that the Wen guy is striking the iron and it's striking them. So we have that. But we also know that the other guy, Shui Yang, it's also striking an iron. I'm not really sure how he's doing it, but he was supposed to be somewhere in some clan, like killing them, and he was like really excited about that, but I'm not really sure where that is. So maybe they'll not they will not encounter him because he seems powerful. So yeah, and then that's just the things that we know, you know, like maybe there are more people that know about the iron. I don't think that is possible because I don't think that the news have spread. Like, I think that it's information really contained in the high sects, and even in the high sects basically no one knows about it. So let's hope that they don't face too much problems. And we still don't know if the iron can do anything by its own. So I am just worried. I am just worried. But this place is really pretty. Those robes on Wei Wuxian are so damn pretty. Look at them. They're gorgeous. So he doesn't really wear the yang colors, right? That's interesting. He was surprised.
被吓到了吧？
He's so done. Who is that? Oh my god!
你晚
Wang
上
Sang!
怎么是你啊？
哎呀，我一听这笑声就知道肯定是魏兄你。
Oh my god!
聂兄啊，你不是跟你们家聂宗主说听学完立刻回清河的吗？
哎呀，魏兄，彼此彼此，你不也跟着江宗主一起回莲花坞了吗？哎，
你
Oh my god! They are bad influences for one another. 啊哈哈！
不要紧张，不要紧张。不是，哎，边走边说。不是，
He's so nervous. Wow, this is really pretty. Where are we? Wait, honey! Honey! Baby! Are you sneaking out? Is this their place? Is this Lotus Cove? Oh my god, I love to see them in different robes. This is really beautiful. Honey, I know that you're worried. I know.
万事多小心。
The way... I'm sorry. I am in love with him. I am adopting him. I want to protect that smile because oh my god. Like... Yeah, no. Yeah, no, he's one of my favorite characters so far. I love Yang Cheng. He's so damn pretty. He's precious. He's the way that I am really impressed by the actor. Like the way that he is, I don't know. The acting is just so good. You can feel all of the emotions really palpable just by looking at the way that he reacts and the way that he was feeling kind of, you know, bashful and kind of like, ugh, I got caught, and the way that Jan Li just said, you know, be careful because she's not going to stop him, and his face just light up and he started smiling. He's the prettiest when he smiles. I love it. I just think that he's really worried for Wei Wuxian and he wants to help. He doesn't want to stay in the sidelines. I love him. I love him. I fucking love everyone in this show. I am so worried about it keep going because I know that if I keep going in this show, bad things are going to happen to the characters that I love. So I am worried, but I love him. Look at him, he's precious. And we know what happens in the future. I am not prepared for that. I love him, dude. I love him. I just love him. Look at him, he's precious. Okay.
边上布置的作业一个字都背不下来。
Ah,
这种风
well,
流趣事，
I get it. That's how brain works.
彼此彼此啦。
Actually, yes. That fan is really beautiful. That is really pretty. are they falling from? Oh, he's so pretty. Oh, I love these shots.
这兰儿公子可真是风华绝世，
Yeah.
好一个翩翩公子啊！
Gorgeous and elegant. Yeah, that he is. Look at him. He's goddamn beautiful.
还真是
Yeah.
披麻戴孝。
Oh, he's so pretty. They are in love, Your Honor. The way that he just keeps looking at him, like, me too, baby, you and me. This man is so beautiful. But I think that we need to focus, yeah. Fun is over.
阴地铁，
And the wind guy is going to be here any minute now.
魏兄弟，等等我！
You know what? Yeah, he's using his resources. I appreciate that. I mean, like, it's working for him clearly, so... You know, maybe you will get daddy's approval if you keep going like this. Except you do something stupid. Please don't do something stupid. You already have one piece.
公子，仙都传讯，岳阳一连数日毫无动静，责令我们尽快赶到岳阳，相助薛阳。
I agree with
相
that.
助。
Oh
薛
god.
阳他是个什么玩意儿，也值得本公子相助。
Honey, it's not a matter of
我只
he's
是奉
worthy
命
of
行事。
not.
别跟我假惺惺了。你以为我不知道？你无非就是不想让我去找魏无羡和蓝忘机的麻烦。怎么？听学
Oh.
这几个月，还真听出感情来了。给你一个忠告，别拿仙都压我。我只要得到
Damn.
蓝忘机身上那块阴铁，加上我从石花你
He
这儿
is
得到的
smart
这一
then.
块，我就给仙都立了大功。薛阳他就一块，难道比得上我？
Okay. Okay, so he's not dumb. I think that we cleared that question. He's not dumb. He's smart. He's reading between the lines. He knows how to read people. He's using his assets. I could be totally on board with him. The only problem that I have is that I feel like his pride. I feel like he's one of those prideful persons and full of himself and, you know, who really don't like to share the spotlight, and I think that's going to be his downfall because we've established that I don't really know about his skills. We haven't seen them yet, but he's being smart about it. He's using his resources smartly. He's reading people correctly. But he should really follow orders because they are there for a reason. I totally agree that she has a reason for wanting him to stray out of his way. But him being like, oh, Shu Yang is nothing, he doesn't deserve my help. Like, dude, it's not a matter if he deserves the help or not. It doesn't matter if you like him or not. It's a matter of winning. You have to prioritize winning over being petty and trying to do things your own way because it is not going to work. You should hurry. You should actually really listen. It's good advice. It's biased, but it's good advice. So yeah, okay, yeah. I think that he is a really interesting character though, for sure. He's calculating and I like that. Okay. I'm going to take a break now because it's been an this can't be right. An hour? It's been an hour since I started recording this? Wow. But yeah, we're in a good point to stop the recording, so see you in a bit. Okay, we are back. I took quite a break, but we are back. So let's just get this started. again. Okay, we still have half of the episode left. Yeah, more or less. So I already like last part was an hour long. So let's hope that I can get this in like half an hour or 40 minutes. I'll try not to stop as much, so this reaction doesn't go to 2 hours and something, but I'm not making any promises. I just love this show so much.
无动机。
What? I mean, like, I don't know if I believe it or not.
去照顾一下那头吃人的怪。
Cannibal monster. What the hell is that? Do I want to know what is that? Oh, honey, just deal with it. You're making a good job. What is a cannibal monster? Oh, the statue from the second episode. We're going to get it here. Oh my god. Okay. Because Wei Wuxian had said something like along the lines of them having sealed the statue before. Okay. What are you doing? Is this the cannibal monster he was talking about? Oh my god, that's creepy. Oh, that's creepy. Does he know what he's doing? I mean, like, I'm going to assume that he knows, but...
还可以啊，味道不错。是，来吃吃。秦姑娘，
Honey, I think
酒
that
慢
you're...
着。
Yeah. Oh.
小二，还有没有上房？给我来一间。
哎，好嘞。
温姑娘，怎么是你？
Oh no! 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 I just said that I was not going to pause as much, but these two, I didn't even... You know, like, I didn't even put together that the possibility of them crossing each other, like... But, dude! They are my ship. They are my ship. This face that she makes... Right here.
再给我来壶梨花白。
哦，好好，您稍等啊。
小二，
哎，
我们也要一壶梨花白。
好好。
小二，快点上。
Damn! Damn!
客官这。
小二
Enemies to
给他们
lovers?
我们不要了，扔了吧。
My poor boy!
你究竟是何意？
His
存心消遣我是吗？
岐山温氏就算是诚心消遣你，又能怎么样？
My poor boy!
站住！
Oh, damn. Oh god.
大翻身，我有先有难。
I knew that she had an angle. I knew that she was working an angle there. She was not just trying to be a bitch because she's not like that. So I was not really like, I didn't know if she was just going to deliberately push him away, because I think that I'm not really sure if she notices that he's developing a huge crush on her or not. But I was just like, maybe she's just going to try to push him away because, you know, stuff, and she's working for them. But no, she's actively trying to help them while not being too suspicious. This was the best approach. She is so smart. I love her so much. But, oh my god. I mean, like, the thing is that I am a sucker for enemies to lovers, but this is not technically enemies to lovers, and it's not rival to lovers. It's also not really friends to lovers or strangers to lovers, classmates to lovers or co-workers to lovers. I don't know. It's a weird mix because they are technically enemies because, you know, the way that the Wen clan is approaching things. But I don't know. I don't know how to classify their relationship right now. They are enemies, technically, but not really. So it is really quite an interesting dynamic. My girl is girl bossing way too hard. I fear for her, but I am so grateful that she's helping them. She's the best. Lanshan is always so proper, like he could be that kind of, you know, girly who has their life together. Yeah, that would be Lanshan. Nightmare induced by the statue.
我刚才做了个噩梦，我们这。
I think it was induced by the statue. Yeah, Yeah, it's moving, No, oh, that's so creepy. Yeah. You can faint now, baby. Well, no, actually not now.
怎么突然？安战！
Oh god. Oh, that is the teamwork I am talking about. But actually, like in real life, I would be like, Huaisang. Like, yeah, that would be me. I would not be in the front line.
南战，你说他是不是看上你了？
闭嘴！
Oh my god, I love their dynamic so much. Oh. I'm not sure if that is going to work. So this was Wen Chao's plan. Let's hope that Yang Cheng gets here in time, though.
小鸟，
Yeah.
又是这只死鸟！
哎呀，我们是不是中计了？
Yeah, honey, a little bit. Yeah, I knew that those doors were not going to hold. Oh my god. Oh no, that is no, you didn't. Oh, I knew that the episode was coming to an end, but oh my god, come on, how did you just stop it there? Okay. Such a good episode though. We learned a lot of things. Like the fact that it's just that we learned so fucking much. Okay, let's choose. Nope. Okay. I mean, like, just let me. Yeah. Okay. So the whole interaction between Shen and Wen Chao was really interesting because you can, I don't know, tell what kind of person, well, what kind of leader Shen is trying to be. I think that he's not not a lot older than Lanshan. Like, I don't think so. Like, I know that he's older, but I don't know. It's just that I think that he's a young sect leader. So, yeah, but he's trying to be, you know, like calm and collected and thinking things through, not making enemies if you don't have to kind of leader. And I think that is really smart. I really like how he's playing it, even when he still has this little well, expressions and just, you know, things that you do as a human being when he's stressed or when, you know, people who he cares about are being threatened. So it was a really interesting interaction between the two of them. It's just fascinating to me that Sishin is the sect leader because like I said, I thought that for a solid 4 episodes, I thought that Lan Churen was the sect master, so it was a complete shock to me that Sishan is actually a sect master, and I think that is really cool because I always thought of him to be, you know, more of a collected individual, more like understanding and really trying to see the perspectives of the thing. Like, I think that he's going to, I think that he is being a great sect leader. Again, I'm not really sure how long he's been in this position. I don't think that it has, like, it can't be too much, right? Because Lan Shan is still young, he's still going in, like, training. So again, I'm not really sure how old is he. Like, if it's not a spoiler, you can tell me in the comment section how old is he, because that is really interesting to me. But it was a really great interaction. Yang Cheng, my boy, I just love him. He's yeah, I just love him. I would lay my life down for him. I love him. He's just growing on me so much with each passing episode, and it's crazy because he, as a secondary character, doesn't have a lot of interaction. It really depends on what Wei Wuxian is doing, how much we see Yang Cheng, but of course, like, he still has his own things going forward. So I just love him. I just love him. Each episode, I am loving him more and more, and I think that is just going to destroy me when we get to, you know, how things are going to play out before the future. So I don't know, and I think that it's really interesting that we get a little bit more of context about Wen Qing. Like, of course, I knew already that she was not like evil, one-dimensional kind of character. Like, I knew that was not the case. I don't really think that there's the case with a lot of the characters just in general in MXDX's work. I think that they are all pretty much rounded up characters, three-dimensional, that you can understand and sympathize with. A lot of the times, like, of course, I've only completed the novel of Scambilen, and oh my god, all of the characters there, all of them, I am fucking in love with them, except the Palace Master and the little Palace Mistress. Those two can fuck themselves. But other than that, I pretty much care about everyone in that novel. And for what I've seen of Heaven Official's Blessing, it's kind of the same deal. I think that there's a lot of characters that I haven't been introduced as of yet, or I don't know a lot. So I really don't know. But what I've seen, I really liked so far. And then what I've seen of the Untamed, Modern Sushi, I also really liked too much. So I knew that she was not going to be like a one-dimensional character. I knew that she had her reasons, because she was, you know, the more calm and collected Wen that we saw in the two first the third and fourth episode. Of course, like, not counting our little sweet boy Wening. But so I was like really wondering why she was doing the things that she was doing, because I didn't just saw her as an individual who was going to seek power. I just assumed that she was doing it for Wen Ning because of her wish, and because she, you know, she seems like a really good sister. So, but it apparently runs deeper than that. Apparently she's trying to keep her whole clan safe, and that is a lot of responsibility to put into someone so young. So I feel so sorry for her. But even when she's trying to fulfill her duty as the best of her abilities, because she's being threatened apparently, she's still trying to do the right thing. I mean, like, the thing that she considers to be the right thing to do, and helping out Wei Wuxian and Lan Shan. I think that she has a lot of fondness towards Wei Wuxian because of just Wei Wuxian being the way that he is, and because Wen Ning also kind of get along with him, so I think that just made a lot of progress. We also had, I think that one scene with Jan Li talking to her, so that was nice. And of course we know that our boy Yang Cheng is head over heels over this woman, and I wouldn't blame him. So I think that it's really interesting that we're getting to know more about her motivations, and yeah, I am just I'm supporting her. Whatever she decides to do, I'm on her side. I just love her. She's so smart. She's not only a pretty face to look at. She is smart. She's courageous. She's just put into a really bad position. But yeah, I know she deserves to have friends and a supporting system and just leave the Wens, because they are not treating her as she deserves. I thought that they were at least treating her like good, but apparently not. So yeah, you can leave, Queen. You can leave. Also, the dynamic between these two, just as always, amazing. I love the chemistry that these two have. I think that in this episode we've seen a little bit more about, well, how their dynamic is shifting, how they are feeling, more comfortable. Not that they were not comfortable, but like they are understanding the other person a little bit more, and there were some romantic moments there and now and then, and I think that is really great. I love that. But anyway, I don't think that I have too much to say except of that. I want to see how this all is going to play out now that Wen Chao has one iron piece. I just kind of hope that for an outsider point of view, I just kind of hope that she stops being stupid and delivers the piece to his father. Like, I don't want them to win, but like that would be the smart thing to do. It stresses me out that he has the piece and he's not thinking straight. And it's like, dude, just do your job. Stop being so like you're being, because I know that you're capable of being smarter than that. Don't let your ego get in the way. Don't get your daddy issues get in the way. But I'm not rooting for him, so it's weird. Like, I'm not rooting for him, but at the same time, it stresses me out to know that he is capable of being smart and cunning, and he's just deciding to go through the path of stupidity. So yeah, that sums up how I feel about his character for now. I think that the plan is going to work well, but it's working well. I don't think that it's going to succeed, because if it succeeded, we wouldn't have a show. But I just think that his reluctance to work with Shu Yang is just going to come bite him in the ass, and oh god, like, dude. Anyway, yeah, all in all, was a really interesting episode. I really appreciated the fact that we saw the statue again, because that, it was a nice callback, even when it was not a callback. I just think that it's really cool about how they decided to show us the future in the two first episodes, so we know stuff, but we don't know all the stuff. There's a lot of things that we still haven't figured out how they're going to play out. There are enough things that we do know how they're going to play out, and we are in denial about how they're going to play out. And then there's the things that you're just wondering. I think that and then we have of course callbacks to the past and callbacks to the future, and it's just a really great way to immerse yourself in the story. I think that in the novel it's more complicated. I don't know, because I haven't read it, but I've seen some people say that they were like reading Moto Sushi for the first time as they entered than May in general, and that they thought it was really complicated to follow along because of how the narration goes. I'm not really sure about how it differs from adaptation to adaptation, but I am pretty sure that people have said that every adaptation has its own pace and the way to present the story is different in each one of those, so it's really interesting to me. But anyway, all of the characters were great in this, their dynamics, their relationships. 10 out of 10, I loved it. And I can't wait to see the next episode. So, if if you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to leave a like or a comment. Anything you want could be highly appreciated. And if you want to know when I upload my reactions, I'm going to leave you my Patreon account in the description box down below, and feel free to check it out. I guess that's it, so we'll be seeing each other on the next reaction. Bye!